As we get started here, we need to set up a schedule, which is basically how much time are you going to commit and how often are you going to work. One of the keys here is consistency. So we want to make sure that we're working on a very consistent basis. And obviously, it takes some discipline to do that. Now, the nice thing about trading is there's a lot of different ways you can set this up. We can do either monthly, weekly, casual, part-time, or full-time as a few examples. Now, each time you work, there needs to be some sort of report done. So you think about how much time you can commit and how often you want to do these reports. For this example, I will be doing a full-time trader. Accountability. Once you set that schedule, it is now critical that you find a way to hold yourself accountable. A lot of different ways you can do this. For this project, what I'm going to be doing is using a piece of software called OneNote, which I'll talk about in a minute. And they have a little add-on you can get called Get Onetastic. And what it does is it actually puts up a calendar and shows you which pages you've worked on and on what day you worked on them. So my plan is to actually take an image of this at the end of each month, and it is going to go into my monthly report as proof of work. So the way this works is it records every time I open a page. So what I'm going to do is I've created a page called the work log, and every time I work, I'm going to open up one of these work logs, and that way it will track my work in this calendar. Now, the work log has a couple other advantages as well. Number one, it helps me focus on larger term goals and then really tells me what I need to be doing today and what my focus needs to be just today. It also gives me a place to kind of keep notes and record any links I want to track or anything. This is obviously going to be the first habit I want to get built in. Talking about habits, this is something that is pretty important in the sense that you're motivated at certain times, but other times you're not. And it's when you're not motivated that having things set as a habit makes it a lot easier to do. So here is a great little note on just the power of habits, which is a great book to read. Also, the habit loop, and the gentleman who wrote the power of habit, here is a great video talking about this concept. But the key is get out there and build some habits.